We're live. Hi, this is Kay, and I'd like to introduce you to Taylor Martin. And
Marvin.
Taylor, today we'd like to talk about where you were. Well, let's start with Taylor. Tell us who you are. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a business owner in Central Texas, College Station, Texas. Worked in IT my whole life. Just technical work. I'm regular Joe, working out and doing my own thing. I was introduced to Zija because I was trying to lose weight, and I had hit one of those plateaus that we all, we hit it eventually. If you're going to try to do weight loss, you eventually hit plateaus, and you have to do something to overcome those plateaus.
So you started out being how much weight, and then tell us you were doing so much weight, and then what was happening, and then when you met this nutritious different way of doing it. So where did you start?
Okay, I started at 305 pounds. I'm 6 foot tall, a little over 6 foot tall, so 305 pounds is pretty rotund, a little too heavy. Blood pressure up a little bit, get sweaty from moving around from one side of the room to the other, just, way too much weight for my body frame. So what I actually was trying to do it on my own without any help. And for the first 6 months, what I did was I cut out all carbs. I ate nothing but fish and chicken and broccoli and asparagus and salads. And then I hit the gym pretty hard, and I did pretty good. I lost like 45 pounds real quick. When I say real quick, it's like in 6 months. And then is when I hit that plateau. And for the next 6 months alone, I yo-yoed between 45 pounds, 50 pounds, back and forth loss. Could not break through, could not do anything to pass that. I was still way overweight, and I was trying really hard but frustrated because I wasn't able to get through it. And that's when I met a guy.
Wow, you were doing exercise and limiting your carbs. Wow.
And limiting the carbs. You have to understand that we're without meaning to, we're all walking around in a nutritional deficit already, right? Our bodies work optimally on these 92 minerals and vitamins and omega oils and all these compounds that our body need. There's 92 of them for our body to operate optimally. If you are eating about as good as you can eat today using our regular grocery store food, you're reaching maybe 28 of those 92. So even if you're getting enough calories in, we're nowhere near getting the nutrition we need. So that's the big issue, is the nutrition. So in my case, it's easy to go in a calorie deficit, which is what we all do. We eat way less than our body burns, and we burn fat. That's the whole issue. But here's the catch. You hit that plateau in your body, the metabolism came to a screeching halt. I was already at a deficit. I stopped putting more food, I started putting less food in my body. So you're at more of a deficit. So you'll eventually burn the fat, but when you stop burning the fat, here's where the big problem comes to, right? Your body is a filter, it adjusts, and it stops you from burning too much. Metabolism already at a dead stop. So with adding nutrition through Zija's weight loss system, and this is where I kind of jumped to earlier. So I met a guy who was talking about weight loss, and I was telling him my frustration on hitting the plateau and not be able to bust through. He introduced me to a 3-part system. He said, what you have to do is you have to get the right nourishment in your body, the nutrition-wise. You have to do a detoxification, because our body tries to get rid of the toxins in our body, but it can't do it without all itself. Some of it stores in our fat cells. We have to flush that some kind of way. So we have a detoxification system. And then we have an appetite suppressor that also gives you energy. So when you put those 3 together, you get the perfect storm. In my case, 45 days later, I lost another 45 pounds, right? That's fast weight loss, right? A pound a day for 45 days. And then for the next, month, I lost another 15 pounds, just not even trying to lose weight, but I was still taking the thermogenic capsules. I had to stop taking the thermogenic capsules to stop losing the weight. And then I was at the point where we all worry about rebounding, right? So you know what I'm talking about. When you lose weight, and this has been my problem my entire life. We lose the weight, and then we go back to eating how we were eating. And crazy enough, we think what got us there won't get us there again, but it does. So I went back to eating how I would normally eat, and you gain all the weight that you lost, plus maybe another 5-10%. And over the years, adding more, right?
Yeah, that's typical.
Typical. So what we need is you hit that plateau, you do the detoxification flushes your body, kickstarts your metabolism. Then you drink that nutrition drink every morning. It gives us those 92 verifiable minerals and nutrients that our body needs. And your body now can process the food that we eat. Now, you have to understand, most of the food we eat today is not really food. It's processed chemicals, right? We're eating chemistry. So, and our body doesn't know how to do with most of it. So imagine you had this barcode scanner on your belly, you put food in there, it scans it and says, oh, this is broccoli. Yes, use that, break it down here, get rid of the rest. Half the food we eat today, it hits that barcode scanner and says, I don't recognize it. So go ahead and store it. Maybe we can use it later. So we're literally storing fat of our body of things that our body doesn't know what to do with. For instance, high fructose corn syrup, right? Bad stuff. Your body can't process it, doesn't let it go through, so it stores it. You're literally storing high fructose corn syrup by the volume that you eat. Crazy, right? A lot of countries have outlawed it, by the way. Some countries don't allow you to have high fructose corn syrup in your diet. You can't sell it. You can't put it in your foods. All over Europe, Canada, a bunch of different places. Anyway, so in our case, you get the nutrition in, it keeps your metabolism going versus bringing it to a halt. Sorry, go ahead. You're about to say
1 minute left.
Okay, so
or about.
You get the nutrition in, you get the toxins out, and you control your appetite by taking you to a thermogenic capsule that gives you energy by virtue of burning fat and converting it into energy. So in some cases, it can elevate your body temperature just a little bit. Most people don't notice that, but there are 5-10% of the people that do notice that. Or we have another one that doesn't elevate your body temperature, but it does completely suppress your appetite, and that's the XM3 capsules. I took those. Those are the ones that really, really, I can take one of those in the morning and I'm not hungry all day long. I have to force myself to eat. And I do. I drink one of those plant proteins, and I drink, the super mix in the morning to make sure my body has everything it needs, all the hormones set up and everything in the morning. And by the way, it also has the 9 essential amino acids that we don't normally find in our diet either. So that's great for your body too. Absolutely.
Oh, it's got those things that we don't know to look for.
And it's not, so the 9 essentials, our body, so there's like 20 something amino acids, and our body can create, by virtue of what we eat, it can create all but 9 of them. Those 9 we literally have to ingest to get the benefit of. And that's not available in most of our food sources today anymore. Moringa has it naturally. It has all between 20 and 22 amino acids, including all 9 essentials. So yeah, that's amazing in itself. People that are having immune system issues or, kind of withering away a little bit, your tissue going away, this really makes a big difference on that. Improves the quality of your life, get blood flow going again.
And then where did you get to, and how can people learn about this?
I got down to 200 pounds. So I lost 105 pounds. I've kept it off for 3 years now. People can, if they need more information about this, contact Kay. Send her a personal message. She'll hook you up. She'll show you how to get it. She might even send you some samples if you're really nice to her.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Marvin, for all your wisdom and your life experience.
happy to share it. If I can help you, I want to share you something with you. Look at this little fat guy in this picture up here. That was me. That was at about 300 pounds right there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what I get. Nice little round face.
Oh, wow. Broad shoulders and body there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if I can help anybody, give me a call. I'm happy to help you, Kay, with anything. And y'all are all on the right track. Kay here, she knows what she's doing, and she'll help you out.
And 3 years keeping it off. That's big. No rebound.
No rebounds. Easily keeping it off. So yeah, it's nice. One of the as a side note, I know we're over time. As a side note, the one unintended consequence when they released the Super Mix product that everybody put, there was the other feedback form. There was a 90-day trial, and it was like 90% of the people said they lost sugar cravings and they lost a taste for soda waters. So, for people that have, they binge eat, or, there's some emotional eaters, stuff like that. Now, I'm not an emotional eater, but I think, when you eat some of this processed food, it takes it roughly 72 hours to leave your body. And there is addictive properties that create endorphin releases in your brain, very similar to opiates and cocaines. So you don't realize it, but you're craving that food, and that craving is an addiction. If you can stay strong 72 hours, 2 or 3 days, and don't eat any of that stuff, you'll notice you just stop craving it. So that's another tip, right? That should help you just stay strong for a few days, and that one cracker or that one cookie, 72 hours start again, right? That's the killer.
Okay. Great. Thanks
Right.
for that extra tip. Thank you very much, Marvin.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Are we off?